Hey everyone, and welcome to today's guitar lesson. Today we want to take a look at 6 to 7 by Mo Lowda the Humble, one of my absolute favorite bands. It's really shocking that they are not huge by now because they make such great atmospheric music. So I thought I was going to make a tutorial on one of their songs. This is the first one for Mo Lowda the Humble, but it's definitely not going to be the last one. This one is the acoustic version of this song, but the chords and the strumming pattern is applicable for the original studio version with electric guitar as well. It's just exactly the same, but since I'm more of an acoustic guitar player than an electric guitar player, I thought I was going to make this tutorial on the acoustic guitar. Alright, enough with talking. Let's take a look at how this song's played. First things first, we need a capo on the first fret. And the chords that we're going to need for this song are going to be A minor 7, which is a muted low E string. Lay your thumb gently across the E string so that one doesn't ring. Open A string, middle finger 2nd fret D string, open G string, 1st fret index finger B string, open E string. We also need a regular A minor, which is just the same chord shape but with our ring finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. The next chord is an F major 7. F major 7 is either played with a muted low E string, or the version that I'm going to play it is with my thumb pressing down on the 1st fret of the low E string to get that F bass note in there. Then 3rd fret, ring finger, A string, pinky 3rd fret, D string, middle finger, 2nd fret, G string, index finger, 1st fret, B string, open E string. Next chord is a G7, which is just this chord shape slid up to the 3rd fret, but this time with a muted low E string, but you can also press down on the 3rd fret if you want to get that G note in there. Okay, G7. Next chord is a G sus4, which is ring finger on the 3rd fret of the low E string and at the same time muting the open low A string, so that one doesn't sound in there. Open D, G string, 1st fret index finger on the B string, 3rd fret pinky on the high E string. Next chord is a C over G, which is almost like the C chord from before, but this time we have a G in the bass with our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the low E string, pinky 3rd fret, A string, middle finger 2nd fret, D string, open G string, 1st fret index finger, B string, open high E string. And the last chord that we need for this song is a D minor 9, which is almost like a D minor bar chord, but with an open high E string. So we mute the low E string with our index finger, and at the same time we play the 5th fret, related to the capo of course, all chord shapes, on the A string, 7th fret, ring finger on the D string, 7th fret, pinky on the G string. Then we have the 6th fret with our middle finger on the B string and then open E string. Okay. Alright. So now that we got to know the chords, we can take a look at the intro. An important thing to say about this song is that it's really irregular rhythmically. The first line of the intro and verse is always going to be in 2/4 time, whereas the second line is going to be in 3/4 time, which really let me struggle when I try to figure out how this song is played and trying to count with it, but I think that I might have come up with the solution, okay? So for the first line we play A minor 7 to F major 7, and we're going to play it like this. We play A minor 7 down, down, then lift up our middle finger and do another down strum with an open A string, and then switch to our F major 7 and play down, 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 down. Okay? So down, accentuated down strum, down, down, another accentuated down strum. Okay? So let me count that with you there really slowly. So 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and, okay? So we switch on 1 and 2 and. So on the 2 and we switch to our F major 7, and then we accentuate the 2 and the 4. Next line is going to be same thing, down, down, another down strum, lift up the middle finger, do the same thing for G sus4, down, down, lift up, to to F major 7 again. And this time we play the A minor 7 in Jesus for the 3/4 time, and the F major 7 is a regular 4/4 time. Okay, so the second part sounds like this. Okay, so all together, let me count that with you there. It sounds like this. Sorry. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so this is kind of confusing when you've never played those 2/4 time, 4/4 time, 3/4 time, 4/4 time changes. But I think you'll get the hang of it. Always remember to accentuate the 2 and the 4 in the 4/4 time bar on the F major 7, okay? And in between just down, 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 down. So this is the intro, which is played 4 times altogether. And then we move into the verse, which is exactly the same as the intro, but palm muted, okay? So we lay the palm of our hand gently on the bridge where the strings are attached to the guitar to make that lightly muted staccato sound. And then we just do the same thing again. Okay, and also with the accentuations as you also heard. Then we play the pre-chorus, which is the same as the intro. So we lift up the palm mute again. A minor 7, Jesus 4, F major 7, A minor 7, F major 7, A minor 7, Jesus 4, F major 7. And this time we stay for one more bar on the F major 7 to lead into the chorus, and we play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so accentuation this time on 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. For one bar, which leads us into the chorus. And the chorus chord progression is going to be C over G to D minor 9 to A minor. And we do, on the C over G, we do down, down, slap. Okay, slap is done by slapping down the palm of our hand on the strings to create that percussive sound. Down, down, slap. Down, down, on the D minor 9 on 2 and. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And on the 4 and, we move to the A minor and complete the following bar on that A minor. So altogether it sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And on the A minor you can just do the accentuated 2 and 4 as well. We play this chord progression 3 times, so we go to our F major 7, do a palm mute and play down, up, down, slap, down, up, down, slap, down, slap. Okay? So for the first, introducing down, up in this bar, so down, up, down, slap, down. You can also lift up the fingers and do this. Okay? Slap, down, up, down, slap, down, slap. Okay? Palm muted, and then we switch this chord shape up 2 frets to this G7, do exactly the same, so down, slap, down, slap, down, slap, down, slap. And for the introducing down up, you can also lift up the chord shape. You don't have to, but you can if you want. You can also do muted down up. Okay, doesn't really matter. We play the chords for 2 bars each. And then the next time around we play the F major 7 for 2 bars, so to A minor 7, and then a single strum on G sus 4 on the 4 and. Okay, so that last line of the chorus sounds like this. to that transition part where he sings I Hope You Know, and that is going to be the same chord progression, so F major 7, A minor 7 to F major 7, and A minor 7 to G sus4 to F major 7, but this time we do a couple of hammer-on variations. So on the first strum we try to focus on the A and D string, A, D and G string, sorry, and we hammer on with the middle finger on the D string, and then we play the G and the B string. So and the same thing we do on the A minor 7, we do a hammer on, so we pick A, D and G string, hammer on to the second fret of the D string, pick the G string, then lift up the middle finger, open D string, switch to G sus4, back to F major 7. Okay, so the second time around sounds like this. Sorry. And we just keep on repeating that with those hammer-on variations just as before. So A minor 7, F major 7, A minor 7, G sus4, F major 7. Then we come back to that intro part again, but with that A minor 7 hammered on with the middle finger, but this time we just strum. So okay, and sometimes he also plays as a little variation with his pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string on this A minor 7, and then sometimes the G sus4 without the 3rd fret of the E string. Okay, and then he lifts it up, so like this. But these are just some variations that you don't have to do. Next we come into the chorus, which is the same as before, so C over G, D minor 9 to A minor, switch from C over G to D minor 9 on the 2 and from D minor 9 to A minor on the 4 just the same as before. And then we move into a bridge, which is going to be that section from the transition part, from the chorus part, the last line of the chorus part, so 2 parts of F major 7, and then 1 bar of A minor, 1 bar of G sus4, another 2 bars of F major 7, to 1 bar of A minor 7, to 1 bar of G sus4. Okay, that is the bridge. We do that chord progression twice, and then for the outro we just do that transition part again. So A minor 7 with the hammer on the D string, minor 7 with a hammer on to G sus4 to F major 7. Okay, we repeat that a couple of times for our outro, and then the song is already over. So I hope everything was clear in this tutorial. I hope that little variations on the chords didn't confuse you too much, but you can absolutely leave them out if that's bothering you. But yeah, apart from that, hope you liked it and that you can now play the song. Hope to make more Mo Lowda the Humble tutorials, and if you want to see more of them, subscribe to my channel. See you there next time. Goodbye and thanks for watching.